So you probably already know the vlog is about me and Kevin. The montage gave it away, I know. But just us is our mantra. It's what it says. Just us. Just him and I. And I wanted to dive into what that means. Not even what it means, but I wanted this to be more of a highlight of our relationship. I know a lot of times you guys see the end product of what Miss Lady's doing, whether an idea that I have, but I wanted to share more of my partner. Kevin and I have been together for how many years, babe? 8 years. I'm sorry I had to ask because I'm horrible with dates and long periods of time. So Kevin is good at stuff like that. Contrast, that's the difference in our relationship. But we've been together for 8 years, and throughout the 8 years, it has not been easy. Because that's what relationships are about. It's the highs and lows, the contrast. Like, you have two people that are different coming together and making it work. If that's the simplest way I can explain partnership, yeah, it's two different people. And it's crazy because you definitely see the contrast in the both of us. We're both creatives in different ways. I am a visual storyteller and Kevin is a writer. I am an extrovert, he is an introvert. So majority of the times when you see the crazy video, well, not videos, but the crazy photos, best believe Kevin is behind the camera, right? Him and I go through not war, but a battle when I have these ideas and I bring it to his attention. And I already know when he gives me this crazy face like, okay, Nisha, where are we shooting? And I don't really give him full detail of where we're shooting, maybe the day of, because I know he's very much so very cautious and I'm not. Like, I'll do anything for the shot, okay? I'm not going to put my life on the line, but I'll step on the edge just a little bit. Kevin is the type of person, he's going to look at the entire room. He wants to see where the exit is and where the front entrance is. For me, I'm more of I have tunnel vision. If I have an idea, I have a thought in my mind, that's all that I see. I see nothing else around that. And sometimes it gets me into trouble. So it's awesome to have someone like Kevin, whose eyes is always open, because when my eyes are just focused on that one thing, Kevin is the one that sees the full picture, that actually reels me back in. Kevin, when you say you reel me in, a lot or a little? All the what? All the time. Yeah. I mean, I will you in at times too, right? On rare occasions. No. A lot of times. It's not just me being the nut job. He calls me a nut job, which I don't mind, okay? Especially when it comes to a story that I want to tell. Best believe my brain won't stop until I get the story. It's not I didn't say it was a compliment. And if you notice, Kevin's in the background because he does not like being in front of the camera, right? Because he's an introvert. I don't mind being in front of the camera. It depends on the subject, if I know what I'm talking about. But I don't mind being in front of the camera. Like, Kevin has given me so many advice of being in front of the camera. Because I remember when we first started YouTube, if you ever watched my first YouTube video, I feel like my shoulders are up like this, right? Touching my ears. Because I was nervous, right? I didn't know, like, I'm not used to having a camera in front of my face. But Kevin would, like, edit the vlogs and he would say, you know what? You need to be more comfortable. But I noticed the more and more I started doing it, the more comfortable I got. But I needed that criticism from Kevin telling me that to get better. And sometimes, I'm going to be honest, sometimes I don't want to hear his criticism because I have my own thought that I want to project, but I can be stubborn. But I need that criticism because when I do finally listen, I'm like, oh yeah, Kevin was right. I don't tell him instantly that he's right, but when I do, I always know, like, when he's giving me advice, it's not coming from a place of like, I want to beat you down or I want to make you feel bad. It's always to lift me up. It's just the times, sometimes I don't want to hear it, but it's always good and nourishing and something that I need to hear. And not just him doing that to me, I pour into him in that same sense. And that's the point of partnership. At least that's how I see it. Partnership should be about you guys lifting each other up in the highs and lows of life, because nothing is ever perfect. It's just finding that person that you're willing to grow with, right? And that takes time. And we're still ironing things out. It's not perfect. None of us are. It's just finding the right person that you want to grow with. I think that's what Just Us is, right? We're us coining that, us being in this partnership together. No one else in this space. It's just him and I creating our world that we want for each other. And he's my best friend. So to be able to say all that, I wanted this to be a highlight of it. Give you guys a little peek into the guy behind the camera that doesn't like to show his face, but he's definitely a huge part of my life. I remember being single years ago, and I specifically prayed for a relationship, right? It was very specific, and God gave me exactly that. Little did I know I already had that in my best friend, right? That's even a high part. So, I hope that this video kind of gives you more of an idea of my partner, what he means in my life, but also I hope it inspires you. If you're looking for a partner, or you are in your partnership and you guys are having like a rocky time, if I can inspire you to keep pushing. Now granted, if it's something that just doesn't work, then you got to do what's best for you. But if you find someone that is worth you guys building together, through the highs and the lows, like, hold on tight. Things get better with time. Just finding the right person that you want to grow with, no matter what. So, hope that inspires you guys. And as always, I will be back with some more content.